Let's talk about something. All right. I was just looking at my topics, what I should talk about. Why do you need friends? What do they make you feel like? And how to spot fake friends? How to spot them? What do they make you feel like, right? First, ask yourself, what position are you in life right now? Happy, sad, neutral? Do you know? What's your emotions you're feeling on your regular basis of human existence? What I realized is we're all one, right? So all of us understand how we feel, but we is you and I is you. This sounds crazy, but this will make you understand people way more, right? Let's say you text somebody, right? Like one of your friends that you talk to regularly, and you just say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? You free?" They don't respond. They just don't respond, right? Don't respond. Then you're like, "Why aren't they responding?" They definitely see your messages. Every single human is controlled by a phone, right? So don't act like they didn't see your message. They're on their phone, and you're like, "What? Why aren't they responding?" They're like lazy. They don't want to talk to you. Something's happening. So you feel like that, right? And you just keep on questioning if they're your real friend. Because let's say I was your brother, like real brother. I mean, brother, whatever. Doesn't matter. Like brother and friend, like that you grew up with. I would respond. Unless something like actually happened. And like the story is he still doesn't respond for like a day or two. You know what I mean? And then he responds and gives like a dry answer, like, "Oh, I've been alright," but then doesn't ask about you. You know what I mean? It's so easy to sense the energy. It's so easy. Um, but main topic is don't talk to too many people. Don't talk to too many people. More people, more problems. Always. That's my motto. More people, more problems. People, let me tell you this. Friends are your time too. When you have a friend, you have to text them, call them, right? Don't be an antisocial weirdo and only text. Maybe go out with them and hang out. Play Xbox or video games or something. You're dedicating your life, not like your whole life. You know what I mean? But you're dedicating your time. You're dedicating your freedom. Everything that you want to do to this person, right? And then a few weeks they don't. You guys don't talk. A few months. I'll just say a few months. I'll just be a little bit more realistic. You guys don't talk anymore. You're just talking very slowly. You know what I mean? And that happens. It's okay. That's why. Let me tell you the best truth. Back in like high school, I had this weird phase. I was just texting people that I was in high school with. I mean, like when I was in high school, then my senior year I got homeschooled, right? So I was in public school, right? Homeschooled senior year, but I went to high school, my high school, years before that, like all those years. And then I texted people, right? You're gonna like this. I texted people I went to high school with. I was like, "Hey, what's up? How you guys doing?" No response to like any of the people. Nobody just cares. I know that's just high school, but that's the main reason where it starts, all right? But you can't learn if you don't go through it. I'm going to be honest. How in life you can't learn if you don't go through it. So talk to these people, make them hurt you, make them really hurt you, especially if you're young. Make them really hurt you because how else will you understand when you're older? You know what I mean? How else are you going to understand? So make sure you get these horrible friends, okay? As much as I hate to say it, get these horrible friends, but I'm helping you how to avoid them. Okay. None of them responded. They don't care. Or they just give a dry response. I remember it. People blocked me even. I, I would text, I even text like people just saying, "What's up? How are you?" Yeah, I literally just get blocked. But the reason why we want friends is we crave attention and necessity. We're humans. We always need something to look at, need something to feel. And the sad truth is, if you're watching this, And this friend that you talk to, think about him or her. They thought to your mind what I just said when I said think about your friend. They're right there, right? You guys only talk because you have nobody else to talk to. That's with one of the friends I have right now. I mean, I just stopped talking to him. Like, we talk every few months. Like, we just start talking to each other again, and then we play a bunch of video games, we hang out, but then we stop talking again. You know what I mean? But now I realize he's just not he's nowhere near my friend. Like he's cool. He understands me as a person, but he just, as like our life goals, complete self opposite. It's complete self opposite as a person. But yeah, that's how it is. And it's just making me starting to realize reality. I've been known this, but the older I get, the more I understand about reality and friends and people. I just don't want to talk to too many people. People, more problems. And let me tell you, this is going to be an interesting fact, which you're going to love to hear. Around 95 point something percent, 95%, think about this. Picture everyone you met in your life through preschool all the way to where you are now. All those people you talk to, all those people, your friends, 95.2% of them you never meet to your adult life. By the way, 95% you'll never and that's just talking to them. It would be like 99% like if you were actually like friends with them. You know what I mean? It's crazy, like talking to them a little bit regularly, but not being friends. But I mean, like friends, like that'd be like 99%. Because people are a waste of time. Stop craving attention. Stop craving necessities. You don't need people. You might think you do. Everyone is on their own problems. Everyone's depressed now. Think about that. Everyone's depressed now. Literally, or they just say they're depressed or they're bipolar or say something, you know what I mean? But they're quote unquote depressed, so they don't want to be talked to. Oh, no, all the time. I lost people to depression all the time. Not because of my depression. Not because of my depression. People, we were close friends. We would always talk, and they had mental health issues. And they said they were depressed, and they said that had issues, with themselves. So I understand. And you know the worst thing about it is, they say, "I'm sorry if I don't text you back. I'm sorry." It's don't take it too hard. You know what I mean? Don't take it too hard on yourself. And just because they're depressed, it's whatever though. But then I always pray. I'm like, they'll come back. They'll come back, and it works. Trust me, it happens. But like I said, I don't crave people's attention. You know, here and there, I'll call people. Because deep inside my heart, I want them to be okay, deep inside, I just want them to be okay. But there's so much another human can do. You can only help yourself. You know what I mean? You can give person a cure to depression, give them a book right in front of them to help themselves, and they still won't help you because people don't want to help themselves. That's humans. That's reality. That's, a lot of people. So, just have close friends that you care about. I don't want to say friend group. Friend group is just a high school term, and you can say college too if you want. But friend group, that's teenager that's young, you're just saying friend group. I know people. There's some people in high school. There's always those kids in high school that have that really big friend group, and they think they're so cool having such a big friend group, and none of them. Oh, I know those people in high school. Oh, I know this, and they were the biggest losers I ever know, and they still are. I don't use social media. I don't know how they are now, but I definitely know they're doing the same thing. Definitely. And they probably already fell apart. They had a big friend group, over 10 people. Yeah. And one of the people in that friend group, a few of them were in my old friend group back in 10th grade of high school when I first moved here. But yeah, that was my experience. But yeah, make sure you. How do you know you have a friend? All right, let me tell you. How do you know if you have a good friend? You spiritually understand them. You call. You you hang out. You don't just talk about problems all the time. You don't just talk about each other's problems. You have fun. You enjoy each other's company. You go to church together. You read books together. You do something with each other. You make them physically and mentally better. It's not just in high school. I'm keep bringing up high school, but we all went through high school. Some people might be in high school watching this. There would be people just literally just to get high, just be like, "Yo, Pat, pass me that cart. Let's get high." You know what I mean? It was just that. I know a lot of people in high school like that. What happened? But I had one of these homies that I met. We were just both always smoking, getting high, but we both understood each other. Like he was really cool, and I'll probably make a video about him. He was like we had like it was like a deep spiritual like friendship, but yeah, I can get into more depth about it, but I'm gonna make a video about that. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Um, like I said, I can make videos for like 30 minutes, but nobody wants to watch long videos, so I'm making them like under 15 minutes max. So always question yourself: is that your real friend? Do they understand you? Remember, nobody understands you in this whole universe of existing till age 0 to you die, to your eternal in heaven or eternal in the afterlife. Nobody's gonna understand you. Not your parents, not your best friends, not your girlfriend, not your best friend. Nobody knows the sins you committed. Nobody knows the horrible things you've done. Nobody knows your internal thoughts. Nobody knows you but you. But you don't even understand you, which is crazy. It's like it's this whole paradox loop. You know what I mean? Like no human. It's like this game. It's hard to explain. This is where it becomes really spiritual, really psychologically uh, crazy, right? And then we're in this human game, and we have to understand ourselves, what we're gonna be, and what we're gonna do. So understand if that's your real friend. You call, like I said, you call and understand and talk. You can talk about problems, like I said, but make sure that's not all it's about. Is just like problems, especially when you're in a relationship with like male, female. If it's all about problems, you'll learn. Just saying, you'll learn about that. But let that come to you. But and God bless. Let me know any questions. I'm here to help. All right. But overall, we're all humans. We don't think we need help, which is okay. God or whatever. God will change your life. It will change you in a different way. I'm not getting into like religion or anything, but I am, because I'm not just gonna say God whatever. I meant He will pursue the destiny for you. So that's you. All right, I'm out. Bye.